You know, when we talk about the rebound Southwest Florida, we talk about finding solutions for you. That could be a job, it could be making ends meet, or it could be hope by showing you how someone else is getting through this. We're revamping our Southwest Florida Reinvented series and starting with an old friend who plans on getting through this the way he got through the Great Recession. It was about this time 1 year ago when we went to Twin Cuts, the one near FGCU, to tell Sean Casey's inspirational story, how he reinvented his troubled past into a career of hair design, then into a successful entrepreneur, and finally into a cancer survivor. But the way things are now, that day seems like a lot longer than just a year ago.
I didn't expect at a point in my life where everything would stop.
No one saw this stopping. But what's important is what Sean sees now. His pandemic story is a lot like what many small business owners are going through. He was running his 5 barbershops, projecting one of his best years ever, and then the virus.
And within that week, we went from maybe 100% occupancy to about 25%. So from March 20th, we've had our doors closed.
They stayed closed for more than 7 weeks. His barbers didn't get paid, and neither did Sean. But the bills kept coming.
Of course it's concerning. Of course it's scary. It's 10 years of hard work that I put in from opening up my first business. At the end of the day, I have 5 locations with 5 different landlords looking to get their rent money.
He tried to get small business loans from the government, but they never came.
I can sit around and be depressed and wait on loans, or I can look at it as saying, hey, you know what, let me prepare. Look at what we can do and change differently within our own family, within ourselves, and within our business.
Sean dug deep. He went back to his roots. He started Twin Cuts when the Great Recession was taking its most vicious slice out of Southwest Florida. At a time when storefronts were empty and no one was getting loans, he had to save and put everything he had into his first location.
I didn't sit on my chair and wait for people to come to me. I got up and went out and connected with other people and see how can I build relationships for them to take notice of Twin Cuts.
He spent a lot of time the last 7 weeks thinking about those early days. What's happening now is not exactly the same, but Sean believes his outlook should be.
My mentality was always like, just jump into the field and who's going to stop me but me?
As Twin Cuts reopens this week, Sean is concentrating on safety for his workers and his customers. He has some plans on how to run things more efficiently to save a little money, and he's bringing that fire back that helped him beat the Great Recession.
I don't believe anybody can tell me about my passion. If I have to go to work a couple of hours earlier, stay a little bit later, I was going to do whatever I needed to do to keep those doors open.
Twin Cuts reopened yesterday, and Sean says they will follow all CDC guidelines. He says the shops have been cleaned and they're ready to go.